The funeral is over, and I am alone in the house. Therese is out cavorting with one of her men on this night when Father is barely cold in his casket. I ran some old family films to remind myself of when it began. Even then, at 12, she was already using her wiles on him. Poor Mother, so weak, so innocent, never suspecting the depth of evil in Therese. My spoiled sister, her sweet little face never fooled me for an instant. I knew the darkness behind it. I knew the fermenting ugliness in her soul. Mr. Anmar?
Yes?
Please come in. I know what you're thinking. You're wondering how sisters can look so unalike. I have never found it necessary to affect the ways of Therese. Please sit down.
Is she here?
Oh, no. She's gone to a party.
A party? This afternoon at the funeral, she seemed so distraught.
My sister is an unusual girl, Mr. Anmar. I doubt that you truly understand her, which is why I've called you here.
What do you mean?
I want you to look at something. Here's Therese and Father. She was 15 then. I want you to notice the way she's pressing herself against him.
I don't understand. Why are you telling me this?
My sister is evil, Mr. Anmar. I think you should know that. Even as a child, she was vicious and cunning. But Father worshipped her, and she him. When she was 16, she seduced him.
Now look, I don't know what you're trying to do, but I don't want to hear any more of this.
It was not long after that Mother died. The doctor said it was an accident. That she had taken an overdose of sleeping pills. But it was no accident, Mr. Anmar. It was Therese. She had put those extra pills in her milk.
If this is true, how could you live in the same house while they...
Well, you see, I had no place else to go. I had no money and no way to earn any. No escape. So I kept to myself as much as possible. Tried to avoid Therese. To ignore what was happening in this house. You don't believe me, do you?
Miss Lorimore, I don't know what to say.
These books show what she is. Demonology, pornography, Satanism, voodoo, witchcraft. These books aren't just relics, Mr. Anmar. She uses them to capture the souls of others. By her own admission, Satan guides her.
You don't really expect me to believe this, do you?
But you must believe me, Mr. Anmar. You see, Therese's soul is damned. And I cannot help her. But I can help you.
Miss Miss Lorimer, I'm afraid you're the one that really needs help.
How naive you are. Do you really think she cares for you? She lies to you. She laughs at you.
Sorry, but I really must be going now.
I know all about that night at Morley and what happened there.
She told you about that?
Yes. She told me everything. Gloated. Bragged about how she was able to corrupt you. My sister enjoys inflicting pain, Mr. Anmar. And apparently she somehow persuaded you to share that perversion. Now do you believe me? You are saved, Mr. Anmar. I have freed you from evil.
This afternoon, while I was out shopping, Therese violated my room in an insane act of revenge. And upon my return, raged at me, using foul and obscene language, cursing me for having dared to reveal the truth to Mr. Anmar. Her behavior was truly bestial. She's becoming more violent by the day. It's as if Father's death has released the demons within her, and I actually fear for my life.
Hello?
Dr. Ramsey, it's Millie. It's about Therese. She's much worse.
Now, I thought we'd settled that matter. You were going to see about Therese.
But you can't imagine the things she's been saying about me. About us.
Us?
She's jealous of our relationship. She twists it into something lewd and something sordid.
Look, Millie, I have a hospital call to make in your area tomorrow. I'll drop by and we'll talk about this.
Thank you, Doctor.
Hi, Doc. Come on in. I've been expecting you. You want a drink?
No, thanks.
No. Of course not. I suppose you're here on your usual mission. I know all about what dear little Millicent told you on the phone. I was listening on the extension in my room, you see.
I see.
So, I guess it's just a wasted visit, Doctor. Because I know Millicent won't talk about me when I'm in the house. And here I am.
Did you destroy her room?
Yes, I destroyed her room. Why shouldn't I? She deserved it. I mean, where does that little twit get off thinking she's got the right to stick her nose into my affairs? Don't worry, Doc. I'm sure she's got it all straightened up by now, in her proper little housekeeper's manner.
Therese, this hatred has got to stop. You'll destroy yourself.
Oh, I don't think so, Doc. Besides, it's really all Millicent has. Her hatred of me is the only passion in her lonely, pathetic little existence. You know, you're really a very handsome man, Doctor. If you just loosen up a little. Oh, did that bother you? Do I make you nervous, Doctor?
I don't think we need carry this any further.
What's the matter, Doc? You still a virgin? Or, is it that you just don't like girls?
I'll call again soon.
We don't need you anymore, Ramsey.
Why don't you just get the hell out of our lives? Don't phone us and don't call on us. Well, leave! And don't ever come back here! Dr. Ramsey's gone, Millicent. He won't be back. What do you think of that, dear little sister? Answer me, you creep!
But I wouldn't answer her, nor would I allow her to enter. I remained locked in my room, silent, while she raged and swore at me. Finally, she staggered back into her own room and fell into a drunken sleep. How I loathe her. I can no longer bear to live in this house and watch evil prevail. Something must be done. Yes. Therese must die.
Tracy, what's wrong? What's the matter?
My doll is broken.
Oh, let me look at it. Oh, my. How did this happen, dear?
Your sister broke it.
Therese? Therese did this? But why? Why did she do it?
I was just playing with my dolly when all of a sudden your sister came running out of the house and yelled at me. She said I was making too much noise. Then she grabbed my dolly and threw it on the ground and broke its head. I hate her, Miss Milton. I hate her.
You poor thing. Next time I'm in town, I'm going to buy you a brand new dolly.
You will?
Will that make you feel better?
Thank you, Miss Millicent.
When I returned to the house, I was still thinking of Tracy's broken doll. And it was then that the solution suddenly became quite clear. At last I had found the ideal way. How ironic, I would use Therese's own books to destroy her. I began to collect the necessary items. Parings from Therese's long painted nails. Strands from her lovely blonde hair. The rhinestone buttons from her most lewdly seductive dress. And then, at last, I had all that was required. Therese's life held literally within my hands.
Hello?
Hello, Dr. Ramsey. It's Millie.
I've been trying to reach you since yesterday. Millie, I'm terribly worried. We must talk.
I appreciate your concern, Doctor, but I no longer feel there is any need to talk. You see, things are different now. I found a way to deal with Therese.
I insist that we talk.
That is all I have to say to you, Dr. Ramsey.
Your advice is no longer required. Goodbye.
Millicent? Millie? Millie, you in here? Millicent? This is Dr. Chester Ramsey, 470 Staten Place. I want to report a death. Female, age 26. Cause of death, unknown. Just a moment. Before you take her away. I was the family physician. I knew her quite well. Her name was Therese Millicent Lorrimore. The most advanced case of dual personality I have ever seen.